So looking at these examples, especially see this one here, the way that's so full of confidence and life, made of these really sort of strong blocks, which then break out in these strides. I've got here a geometric analysis that I've done of a horse, trying to understand the proportions. Everything in nature is created with order. And one of the ways we can understand that order, we can glimpse it, we can sort of touch it, and then reproduce it as creative people, is through geometry. And if you look at the horse, you can see how using a proportionate series of circles inside squares, and then the use of diagonals, so from this point here through the center line here to the corner here, get the angle of that neck. The legs standing on the bottom of this square and the hind of the horse on this circle. So I think there's enough information there to help us to make a balanced, proportionate figure. But I need to find a model of a horse which I find really speaks about the character of the saint. This is very popular in a lot of icons, but I actually find the horse quite heavy and St. George quite heavy in the saddle, though you've got this drama of the raised arm. This one here with this sort of really arching horse, I think actually ends up pushing St. George out of the picture, so it's more an icon of a horse than of St. George. This one here, I think, is a better composition. You've got that same strong pose, but this time the horse is sort of perky and really sort of engaging with us, but even more importantly, presenting St. George. The horse is really serving his master here. In this particular one here, I like the liveliness of the horse, the way in which he's actually in mid-gallop, but St. George is absolutely still. Again, he's got the lance raised up, and you've got the dragon beneath, but George himself is absolutely tranquil. And I think of all the ones with George on a horse, it's that tranquility of this figure that really spoke to me. So with that in mind, I want to sort of get a horse that's going to have a bit of animation, so sort of sweeping upwards, and that juxtaposes with the solidity, the tranquility, the contemplation of the saint.